Today I wanted to make a video about my process for recording electric guitars. I'm going to be using both a tube amp and a Kemper amp profiler to deliver the goods in the way that I'm after for this particular tune. Let's check it out. You can see I've got my pedals set up here. I'm using my Craft chorus for this clean tone, and I'm running the output of that pedal board out to our live room and into my Fender Princeton Reverb. I'm using one of my favorite microphone pairings here. That is a Dynamic M160 ribbon microphone on the left and a Shure SM57 on the right. Both microphones are about a ½ inch off the speaker for a tight phase relationship. You can see I've double tracked that clean tone, panned 50 degrees left and right, and I'm running both microphones for a little bit of compression. The M160 is fed into my SSL 611, and the Shure SM57 is running through my Avalon 737. About 3 decibels of compression off the top. And this is one of my favorite tones that I dialed for this song, and I'm going to walk y'all through how I got this kind of early Smashing Pumpkins distortion. Some engineers are really precious about using tube amps for recordings, but to me, whatever sounds best is what I'm going to use. And for this particular tone, I dialed this in on my Kemper using a John Feldman profile that I was just dialing in that last cut. You can see we've double tracked this as well. This is panned about 75 left and right for a wider stereo image than my clean tones. And I'm loving how these two drastically different tones are not only juxtaposing each other and created that impact on the drop, but also blending together to create this kind of wall of sound of guitars. Just sounds killer. Now for this tone, I used both the Princeton and the Kemper, and I'm using one of my favorite pedals, the Rad Sauce Electronics Dirt Lay, for that heavy fuzz and delay that you hear. Let's take a listen to that in just isolation. This is the Princeton, back in context. And this is just the Kempers. Again, this is now hard panned left and right, and all together. Alright, if you like what you hear, give this a go in your next live tracking session for electric guitars. The Shure SM57 is a $100 microphone, immediately accessible, an absolute workhorse. I am a huge fan of the pairing with the Dynamic M160. It just smooths out the high end, enhances the bass response, but you'd be absolutely fine just using an SM57. I did that for years. Yeah, give this a go in your next tracking session. This is John from Third Coast.